Next on the agenda, Dr. Bales.
President Case, County Board members, Cabinet, and guests, and tonight we present for approval a recommendation to adopt resolution number 536, ordering and calling a special bond election to be held in and for the district and authorizing the Assistant Superintendent of Business Operations to comply with certain sections of the Internal Revenue Service. And so with that, we do recommend approval, and we would need a roll call vote. We're happy to answer any questions. We do have our bond attorney here, and we will do our best to answer all your questions if you have any.
Thank you. May I have a motion to adopt resolution number 536, ordering and calling a special bond election to be held in and for the district and authorizing the Assistant Superintendent of Business Operations to comply with certain sections of the Internal Revenue Service?
So moved.
Any board member wishing to make a comment?
And I'm not well versed on, I know there's a motion on the floor right now to vote, and maybe Dr. Bales can help me a little bit on how to suggest maybe we do an amendment to, and I don't remember exactly how to do this, but to maybe ask for a lower amount. But we've had this discussion before when I...
President
yes,
Case, Mrs. Christensen, I would recommend that if you wanted to amend the motion, you would have to make a, and you'd have to make a motion to amend and put in a dollar amount, and then we would ask for a second to that motion, and we would then vote on that motion. If it's not seconded, it would die, and then the remaining motion is still there, the original motion. So if you want to amend the $340 million recommendation, you have to move to amend that and pick a number.
I've been reviewing all the ARS 15 statutes, and as I look and see the responsibilities of a board member, I'm an elected official, as we all are, and it is our responsibility to approve these payments. And I appreciate the work that the committees are doing, but it is ultimately up to the board. It is our responsibility to do this. And I don't get to go to these committee meetings. There's a lot of committees that come through our district and we don't get to hear. And so for me, I'm a very detail-oriented person, and not hearing all of the discussions behind the scene, I have a hard time just accepting here's the choices. I want to know why. I want to see if there's any way that we can possibly save our taxpayers some more money. I would like to make a motion to look at a smaller dollar amount of $295 million.
Is there a second for this scenario? What? The motion fails.